What's up, family? Welcome to the Black Room, where we discuss everything related to Black people in the Pan-African diaspora. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that YouTube will know that we're here, and you will know when we upload a new video. Now let's get to it. So first off, let's give it up for our girl Shacarri Richardson. She is the new women's 100-meter world champion, also known as the fastest woman in the world, as a result of her recent win at the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary. In case you didn't see it, check it out.
Two of those Jamaicans, the top two on the podium, Fraser Price, the world champion, and Jackson, are back. Does anybody else from the rest of the world have an answer for what the Jamaican women have done to this event at Worlds?
On the far left of your screen is Shacarri Richardson in her first world final. She has to get a better start than what she got in the semi.
She's got to have a much better start, because at least then she gives herself a chance. This is a world championship final. You're not going to run down people if you give them too much of a lead.
The two Jamaicans in the middle, Shacarri Jackson, and then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Julian Alfred on their outside. Blue top, black bottoms.
Set.
Women's 100 world final. The Jamaicans get out well. It's Shacarri Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Talou. Here comes Shacarri Richardson. Shacarri's done it. Shacarri Richardson has won the world title. She had to come from behind in the semi, but when it counted, she has done it. Shacarri Richardson has stunned the sprinting world and is a world champion.
It was amazing to see Shacarri so happy and in great spirits after recording a world championship record of 10.65 and defeating two track and field powerhouses, Shacarri Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who are both from Jamaica. Take a look at Shacarri after her victory. She was literally shocked for a full minute or more, while at the same time displaying a supremely confident disbelief in what she had just accomplished.
Shacarri Richardson has stunned the sprinting world and is a world champion.
That's a world championship record, a personal best, but short memory, Lee. After a bad semifinal, she recovered and ran the race necessary to upset the Jamaicans and wrest the world title back from Jamaica. It's back in United States hands for the first time since 2017.
That was the race of Shacarri's life, and she delivered. The United States sweep the 100-meter finals. Noah Lyles in the men's, Shacarri in the women's.
That was something. From the outside lane, she had to overcome 40 years of history. There's never been a man or a woman to make a final on time and then win the world title in the 100 meters. That's what Shacarri Richardson just did.
She's stunned. She's shocked. She can't believe it. Maybe the semi is taking her down that path, but now it's starting to set in.
There are fans of Shacarri Richardson that have been waiting on this moment for 4 years, but she has delivered for them this evening in Hungary.
Now things weren't always peaches and cream for Shacarri. After bursting onto the scene at the 2021 Olympic trials with a blazing qualifying time of 10.86 seconds, she was shortly thereafter suspended for a positive test of THC, which is the operative chemical found in marijuana. During the time of the failed drug test, she had recently suffered the loss of her mother. It was said that she may have been using marijuana to help her cope. Most sports enthusiasts have never associated this drug with being a performance enhancer. In fact, most people view marijuana as a drug that makes you sluggish and does the opposite of making you want to run a 100-meter dash. Yet, she was still suspended and prevented from competing at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. This sparked protests from both sports purists and those who are in support of legalizing marijuana for its medicinal purposes. To further home in on the topic of marijuana, let's take a look at some of its positive and negative effects. As we can see here, marijuana gives you impaired motor skills, a lower concentration level, a difficulty in focusing, and is not too good for your lungs either, so it is definitely not a performance enhancer for sprinters. Here are some of the positive qualities associated with marijuana as well. It decreases anxiety, eases PTSD symptoms, relieves depression, and improves sleep, which are some of the qualities she probably used it for, given the fact that she had just lost her mother and was preparing for the biggest race of her life. From another angle, it was great to see the genuine camaraderie between Richardson and the two powerful Jamaican women sprinters, Jackson and Fraser-Pryce, who have dominated women's track and field for a decade. There has been a continual increase in trash talking on social media among the fans of the American and Jamaican sprinters, so to see the sisterly interactions between the young ladies will go a long way to squashing the reports on social media that the fierce competitors don't like each other. Take a look as they take their victory lap together around the arena in Budapest, showing a strong display of sisterly love.
There were moments of shock, surprise, not disbelief, but just like, I really just did that. I really just did that. And now it's sinking in for Shacarri.
Well, it can't be a rivalry if only one side is winning. And the Jamaicans have been dominating this event for just about 6 years now. Guess what? The pendulum just swung right back to the United States.
Richardson also held herself very well with the media. She didn't let them get under her skin as they constantly reminded her about the negative press that came along with her failed drug test. In addition, she delivered a powerful message to young black girls to never give up regardless of what obstacles you may face, and if you believe in yourself and just focus on you, that you can do whatever you will. Take a look at these interactions with the media.
The last world champion for Team USA in the 100, the late Tori Bowie. And Shacarri joins the likes of Carmelita Jeter, of Tori, of Lauren Williams, Marion Jones, Gwen Torrance, and Gail Devers as U.S. world champions.
Well, Shacarri, you sat in the queue room after your semifinal with a time of 10:84, and then you qualified to the final, and you did something that no one in the history of the sport has ever done. You won a world title off of a qualifying time. What did it mean to cross the line and look up and see that you had won the world championship?
It meant so much. It meant the people that supported me, the people that believed in me, my family, just knowing that hard work pays off. It's been a lot I've been going through, but to overcome all of that and my work speaking for itself, being so silent this year because I wanted my performance to speak all the words that I needed to speak myself, it feels amazing. It feels like everything that paid off, and I'm grateful.
You improved that start from the semifinal to the final because it was definitely better.
My mindset, shaking off the nerves, just knowing that I've done this before, and it's just another race, not putting the pressure of world championships on it, but just showing that this is just another race. This is what I've been training for all season long, not even just this season, all my life, and I'm grateful.
And do you feel like you earned the respect of the Jamaicans and the rest of the world tonight?
Not even just the Jamaicans. I feel like I've earned the respect for myself. That's the biggest thing for me, not even just the world, but for Shacarri Richardson. I put that respect on me for me. I've been downplaying myself for so long, and this entire season, I know I belong. I know I deserve to be here, and it just feels amazing to execute that as well.
Finally, right before your race started, I checked your Instagram. You have 3.3 million followers, 3.3. So on this massive platform with a massive performance, what massive message do you want to send to the people who follow you all the way from South Dallas to across America and across the world?
But no, seriously, the message I want to just send to everybody, I've been saying it all season. I'm not back, I'm better.
You've got a lot of fans out there who have kind of lived and died with you over the last couple of years. And what's the thing they should get out of watching you succeed like this?
I would say never give up. Never allow media, never allow outsiders, never allow anything but yourself and your faith to define who you are. I would say always fight, no matter what, fight. I would say this journey for me, since I first, came on the professional level to now, is just knowing that no matter what happened, you never lose sight of yourself, never lose sight of your faith. Always remember why you started. Always remember your purpose, and always keep going. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have better days, you're gonna have worse days. But you live to see tomorrow. Every day the sun don't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Now, unknowingly to some, one of the most interesting occurrences at the World Championships were the supposed arguments that broke out in the relay camps for the U.S. team's women's 4x100 relay. They say that Gabby Thomas, who won the silver medal in the 200 meters at the World Championships, complained about Shacarri and some of the other girls being late for practice. After that, they say Shacarri said that Gabby shouldn't be on the team because she's a 200-meter specialist. But thankfully they were able to work it out, put their differences behind them, come together, and win the gold medal in the 100-meter relay. I really think they needed each other to pull it off, especially with the Jamaicans eyeing revenge from their defeat to the Americans last year. So, I'm glad they were able to work out their differences and win the gold medal because it wouldn't do any good to display United States and Jamaican sisterly love on the world stage and then not display sisterly love with your own African-American kith and kin. Let's take a look at the exciting women's 100-meter relay final and the awesome celebration that ensued afterwards, which brought Richardson her second gold medal and Thomas her first.
Ready to finish off the second to last night under the lights here in Budapest with the women's 4x100 meter relay, and let's meet Team USA. Germany is starting on the inside lane in 1. There's Shacarri Richardson.
Ivory Coast, this is their very first final, world final, Olympics or Worlds in this event. They haven't even competed in this event in 20 years.
All right, get ready.
This will be good.
This is going to be
this
explosive
is going
and
to
fun.
be good. There's no way you look at this matchup between USA and Jamaica and your mouth not start watering. It's going to be good.
And for the third time in these World Championships, we see a Shacarri Richardson, Shacarri Jackson, head-to-head for gold.
Gotta love it.
Set.
Let's go, the final of the women's 4x100 meter relay.
The USA can see Jamaica early in this race. The first two passes have been made. Jamaica and the US down the back stretch.
Look at Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce go. But it's a good run from TT Terry.
She has held her own, but now the Jamaicans have taken the lead. It's up to Gabby Thomas to close the gap.
Gabby Thomas up against Shasha-Lee Forbes. Thomas gets the lead, gives it to Shacarri Richardson. Here comes Shacarri Jackson. It's Shacarri and Sharika. The USA in front. Nobody's catching Shacarri Richardson. It's gold for the United States. And the guys are there to celebrate with the women. It is a golden affair for Team USA in the 4x1 relay.
And it's been a while since the United...
Overall, it was a great comeback for Shacarri, who says she's not back but she's better and has firmly placed her on top of the track and field world going into the Paris 2024 games. So, we will definitely be keeping an eye on Shacarri and keeping you guys posted on her progress towards Paris. Thank you, Shacarri, for showing us all that no one can define you but you, and as long as you stay true to yourself and stick to your dreams, it is never too late to redefine yourself and your story. Congratulations to Shacarri Richardson.